Dear viewers, Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, Familiarization Program on Responsible Steel Certification was held at SAIL RSP. Contract labour awarded at Hot Strip Mill 1 of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant for exemplary efforts. Road safety campaign organized at SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant to promote safe culture.
Electronics and Automation Department of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant boosts digitization drive, enhancing operational efficiency. 32 youngsters sponsored by SAIL RSP successfully complete livelihood enhancement training from NSIC. Training program on finance for non-finance held at SAIL RSP.
Refractory Engineering Services of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant creates new record in mixer ladle lining life. Megha Malhar, an evening of dance and music heralding the monsoon, organized by SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant to mark Rojo Utsav. Blood donation camp organized by RSP Executives Association at IGH to mark the World Blood Donors Day week.
Achievements and innovations of Refractory Engineering Department propel productivity at SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. Blood donation camp organized at IGH to mark World Blood Donors Day.
Highest dispatch and improved logistic marks the performance of Traffic and Raw Materials Department of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. 30 underprivileged students sponsored by SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant get employment through skill development training at CPET. Training on Siemens Solid Edge software concludes at SAIL RSP.
SMS1 of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant registers new single-day crude steel production record. Summer Theatre Festival 2023 co-hosted by NSD and SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant concludes. Laila Majnu and Taj Mahal ka tender on 4th and 5th evening leave a lasting impression. And blood donation camp organized at IGH of SAIL RSP to mark the Blood Donors Day.
Now the news in detail. A familiarization program responsible steel certification was organized at ED Works Conference Hall on 17 June. Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, presided over the session. It was attended by the Chief General Managers and Heads of Department of the plant. Two-member team of Messrs. Ernest and Young, led by Ms. Alka Upadhyaya, presented an overview of the importance, process and benefits of the certification. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Suryavanshi said that such certification is the need of the hour. He stressed upon the need of identifying gaps with regard to the existing standards and the 12 principles as per certification requirements. He urged all to find ways to bridging them, formulating plans and strategies and draw a roadmap to remain at par with stringent global requirements of environment, climate change and sustainability. The experts explained in details the concept and credibility of the certification, its benefits and the 12 principles governing certifications such as corporate leadership, sustainability, environmental, social governance, occupational health and safety, human rights, labor rights, stakeholder engagement, local communities, climate change and greenhouse gas emissions, effluents and waste, water stewardship, biodiversity and decommissioning and closure. The presentation was followed by open house discussion where clarification were sought and discussed. At the outset, Mr. Atish Chandra Sarkar, CGM Quality, welcomed the gathering and coordinated the session. Notably, this was the second familiarization session at RSP. 19 contract labour engaged in Hot Strip Mill 1 of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant were awarded in a function organized on 17 June 2023 at the office of the CGM HSM1 for their exemplary efforts. Mr. Subrat Kumar, CGM HSM1, CRM, SSM, PP and RS presided over the function and presented awards to the contract labour in recognition of their exceptional contributions. Mr. K. Samajdar, GM in charge HSM1, Mr. B.R. Kumar, Mr. P. Pranoy, Mr. P. Tudu and Mr. N. Mohalik, the heads of department, sections of the department, were present on the occasion. In his address, Mr. Kumar expressed his utmost appreciation for the remarkable efforts of the contract labour which greatly contributed to the swift restoration of production at the mill. The contract labour were awarded in recognition of their significant role in the successful replacement of the dividing shear dipping table lever shaft assembly in HSM1. This replacement, executed for the first time since the inception of the mill, was accomplished within 5 shifts, surpassing the planned timeline of 9 shifts. The effort thus bolstered the bulk production by 4 shifts. The program was coordinated by Mr. Ajay Pujari, AGM HSM1. Mr. MP Mahanti, Manager HSM1, proposed a formal vote of thanks. A proactive road safety campaign was organized near the main gate of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant by the C&IT Collective. Led by Mr. K.K. Sengupta, CGM, C&IT, the campaign witnessed active participation from senior officers, department employees and representatives from the safety, engineering and personnel departments. The primary objective of the campaign was to strengthen the safety habits and foster a robust safety culture within the organization. These surprise checks are being conducted by dedicated squads consisting of senior officers from different departments and representatives from CISF. The campaign aims to raise awareness among commuters, emphasizing the importance of staying vigilant while driving and ensuring comprehensive road safety within the plant. By undertaking these checks, the initiative seeks to cultivate a culture of responsibility and adherence to road safety guidelines.
The Electronics and Automation (ENA) Department of SAIL, Rourkela Steel Plant (RSP) has been driving digital transformation of the plant, focusing on digitalization, integration and automation. The service department implemented number of advanced technological solutions in different units of the plant in the last financial year 2022-23 to help them enhance their operational efficiency. As a part of the digitization drive, the in-motion weigh bridges at NCCY and grill gate were upgraded to the latest digital weighing system with SAP integration. This enhancement has ensured accurate weight measurements and seamless data transfer, improving overall efficiency. The successful commissioning of SAP integration software has also facilitated direct data transfer from the Rice Lake weighing system at the reception yard in-motion weigh bridge. The integration has enhanced data integrity, improving operational efficiency. The weighing system electronics at SWPP dividing line and SSM have been upgraded. To address the growing demand for skilled manpower, ENA has commissioned an augmented reality and virtual reality based welding simulator at HRDC to provide specialized training and develop a skilled workforce at RSP. ENA department successfully implemented an RFID system for commercial vehicle entry and exit at 6 gates of RSP. The system enables efficient tracking and monitoring of vehicles, enhancing security and streamlining the operations. In a major boost to the security of the plant, the unit installed a medium endurance surveillance drone system, which has been commissioned and handed over to Central Industrial Security Force (CISF). Additionally, comprehensive training has been provided to CISF personnel to ensure effective operation and utilization of the system. Besides, the Central Command Center overseeing 100 CCTV cameras and the peripheral wall of RSP has been stabilized. To further strengthen security, an AI-based intrusion detection system has been integrated, providing enhanced surveillance and prompt response capabilities. To help enhance road safety, a red light violation detection system was commissioned at ED Works Crossing. The system will contribute to improved traffic management and ensure safety of employees and visitors. Swiftly moving her fingers through the twisted threads while doing eyebrow threading at NSIC classroom, Jatri Kerkata from Bagdega village of Nuagaon block says, the 2-month course at NSIC has helped hone my beautician skill sets, making me more professional. This has given me confidence to run my own beauty parlor more efficiently. The other 15 trainees of 2-month assistant beautician course from the resettlement colonies of RSP and peripheral blocks of Kuarmunda, Latigata, Nuagaon and Bisra, the direct impact zone of RSP CSR, also expressed their gratitude towards RSP CSR and NSIC for equipping them with skills and boosting their confidence for becoming independent and an entrepreneur. So also were the voices ringing from amongst the 16 youth who had undergone 2 months livelihood enhanced training as an assistant electrician. Mr. Sanjeev Kumar Mahato from Nuagaon block said that the training will help me find a job much easier than before. Mr. Shyam Mundari, another trainee, says, now I can earn by operating independently from home. All the 32 trainees with beaming smiles received their certificate of completion at a certificate distribution ceremony held at NSIC Sector 15. Mr. P.K. Swine, CGMTA and CSR presided over the function and handed over the certificates to the trainees. Present on the occasion were Ms. Munmun Mitra, GM-CSR, Mr. T.B. Topo, AGM-CSR and Mr. B.M. Naik, Chief Manager, NSIC. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Swine shared his own experience as a student and urged the trainees to have positive mindset and be industrious to progress in life. Drawing a simile between mind, brain and skill with a knife, Ms. Mitra emphasized upon the need of practice to keep the skill sets sharp and working. Mr. Topo stressed upon the need of networking and sincerity for achieving success. A short visual presentation of the training program was made during the function. The program was coordinated by Mr. Naik. Notably, RSP has sponsored these youngsters in the special pilot project under which NSIC extended its training facility. The total cost incurred for this vocational training is approximately Rs 5 lakhs. The Livelihood Business Incubation Center, Rourkela, under NSIC was established and made operational by 2020-21 with the CSR support of SAIL RSP for the promotion of skills of the local tribal youth and for facilitating the growth of small enterprises. The unit is equipped with wide range of training units like bakery, welding, woodworking, electrician, computer hardware and networking, etc. The center is operational under the National Small Industries Corporation Limited, a Government of India enterprise and a mini Ratna government agency established by the Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, Government of India, 1955. A training program on finance for non-finance was held at HRD Center of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 14th June. In all, 34 executives from different departments across the plant took a part in the program. The program aimed to equip the managers with non-finance backgrounds with certain tools and techniques for better decision making. The program was coordinated by Mr. L. Marandi, Manager, HRD.
The Refractory Engineering Services of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP has set a new record in mixer ladle lining life in Steel Melting Shop 1, SMS 1. The department reached the highest ever life of 622 heats in single campaign in mixer ladle number 7 on 13th June 2023, marking a significant milestone since its inception in this category. It is noteworthy that the department had also achieved the highest ever lining life of 120 heats in steel ladle in the month of April 23. The records were achieved with the collaborative efforts of Refractories Engineering Services and SMS1 Collective. An array of initiatives was taken which resulted in achieving the feat. These included consistent and dedicated improvement in refractories and operational maintenance practices to cope up with the operational requirement of SMS1 in the recent past, ensuring of proper workmanship, and extensive follow-up of ladle throughout the campaign, cutting of the bricks exactly to match the lining profile for keying up, study of metal zone and slag zone wear out lining profile, and modifying brick composition and lining pattern accordingly. Monitoring of shell temperature of the ladle to identify the weaker areas, hot maintenance practices like gunning and hot patching as and when required during service of the ladle, scheduling the mid-campaign repairs in line with erosion profile and block life, operational improvements in terms of ladle rotation and optimum turn down temperature, introduction of modified top retainer plate and anchors to avoid dislodging of free board bricks during top jam removal, etc., are some other initiatives that helped in achieving the commendable feat. The accomplishments exemplify the unwavering efforts of the Refractories Engineering Department to enhance RSP's productivity, techno-economics and reduce production costs, thereby maintaining competitiveness in the steel market. Megha Malhar, an evening of dance and music heralding the monsoons, was organized at the Civic Center by SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP on 15th June to mark the popular festival Rajo Utsav. Mr. P.K. Satpathy, ED PNA RSP, inaugurated the celebrations by lighting the ceremonial lamp. Mr. P.K. Sahu, ED Projects, Mr. Somnath Tripathi, ED MM, Dr. B.K. Hota, ED MNHS, Mrs. Harshala Suryavanshi, Mrs. Hiranmai Satpathy and Mrs. Samapika Sahu, all Vice Presidents of Deepika Mahila Sanghati, Mr. P.K. Swine, CGM TN CSR, other senior officers of the plant with their spouses, members of several socio-cultural organizations and many culture enthusiasts were present on the occasion. The Civic Center Annex adorned a festive look with embellishment of symbols associated with the traditional Rajo Utsav. The cultural program started with a mesmerizing flute concert by Guru Narendra Naik and his troupe. It was followed by spellbinding dance recitals presented by artists of Nrutya Madhuram, Kalyani Kala Kendra, Music Circle and Jagannath Sanskritik Parishad, which showcased the various nuances of the festival. The fun and festivities, games and merrymaking associated with Rajo festival and the joy at the onset of the monsoons after the harsh summer was splendidly depicted through the beautifully choreographed dances. Mr. Anil Malik, MOMT CRM and Ms. Madhusmita Mishra, Executive Assistant P&HS, anchored the show. Mr. Jyotirmay Acharya chanted Vedic shlokas during the lamp lighting. The Social Welfare Department of RSP efficiently coordinated the function. A blood donation camp was organized by Rourkela Steel Plants Executive Association at Blood Transfusion Center of Ispat General Hospital on 15 June as a part of observance of World Blood Donors Day week. Dr. B.K. Hota, ED MNHS, graced the concluding function as the chief guest. Present on the occasion were Mr. Abakash Malik, GM Transport and President RSP Executive Association, executive body members of RSP EA, several senior doctors, senior officers of the plant and staff of IGH. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Hota commended the initiatives of RSP EA in organizing such camps towards the service of the society. He briefly shared about this year's theme, Give Blood, Give Plasma, Share Life, Share Often, and thanked the donors comprising executives and their family members for being a part of the noble act of blood donation. During the function, Dr. Hota felicitated the donors. Around 60 units of blood were collected in the camp. The camp was coordinated jointly by Mr. Sampad Mishra, Vice President RSP EA, and Mr. Aniket Chandra, General Secretary RSP EA.
The Refractory Engineering Services Department of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant has achieved significant milestones and introduced cutting-edge innovations, contributing to enhanced productivity of the plant. The department, responsible for the installation and maintenance of refractory-lined furnaces and kilns, has demonstrated exceptional performance in the last fiscal year. A remarkable milestone was attained by the unit with the highest ever campaign life of 2,651 heats in January 2023 for the torpedo ladle. The achievement represents the highest campaign life ever recorded for 350-ton capacity torpedo ladles in India. In CCM1, the unit achieved the highest ever campaign life of 104 heats of steel ladle, and monthly average life of steel ladle also saw a new high of 90 heats. Moreover, the unit also achieved the highest yearly average steel ladle life of 81.79 heats, improving upon the previous record of 77.89 heats in 2021-22. Similarly, the department achieved a significant milestone by reaching the highest ever campaign life of 940 heats of 80-ton hot metal ladle in June 2022, surpassing the previous record of 897 heats achieved in April 2021. Besides, the SMS-1 LD converter achieved the highest ever yearly average campaign life of 1,931 blows in financial year 2022-23, improving upon its earlier best campaign life of 1,673 blows in financial year 2018-19. The relining of kiln number 6 of calcining plant 2 was completed in an impressive 42 days against the standard time of 60 days. This efficient execution has led to increased productivity in CP2 lime kiln and has contributed to the seamless operation of the SMS2. To diversify the vendor base, RSP has initiated the procurement of self-flow castables separately and explored in-house resources for the application of polystyrene molds. These molds have been successfully used for casting the tire elements and blowpipe of blast furnaces 1 and 4 in 2022. Buoyed up by the splendid performance of the last fiscal, the Refractory Engineering Services Department is geared up to extend every possible support to help the steel plant meet the ABP targets of 4.6 million ton hot metal, 4.3 million ton crude steel and 4.32 million ton saleable steel in the current financial year 2023-24. A blood donation camp was organized at Blood Transfusion Center of Ispat General Hospital of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 14 June to mark the World Blood Donors Day. Dr. B.K. Hota, ED MNHS, graced the occasion as the chief guest and inaugurated the program. Dr. N.P. Sahu, CMO MNHS, was the guest of honor. The other distinguished guests included Mr. Ashok Jalwania, Commandant CISF, Dr. Pankaj Kumar Das, in charge Blood Transfusion Center IGH, Mr. Vishnu Mohan Mishra, President Astha, Mr. Motilal Mahanta, Managing Trustee Jeevan Jyoti. The function was attended by several senior doctors, senior officers of the plant, staff of IGH and volunteers from social organizations. It may be noted that the camp was organized by Blood Transfusion Center IGH in association with Astha, the Faith, and Jeevan Jyoti social service organizations. The program commenced with lighting of the ceremonial lamp by the dignitaries and paying rich tributes to Dr. Karl Landsteiner, who had developed the modern system of classification of blood groups. A pledge on blood donation was administered to all on the occasion. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. Hota congratulated the blood donors for rendering valuable service towards mankind. Dr. N.P. Sahu elaborated on this year's theme, Give Blood, Give Plasma, Share Life, Share Often. During the function, Dr. Hota felicitated repeated blood donors, out of which 5 of them were from RSP. At the outset, Mr. Vishnu Mohan Mishra, President Astha, welcomed the gathering. Dr. Pankaj Kumar Das, Consultant MNHS, delivered the keynote address elaborating the statistics related to blood donation in the last year and the initiatives of Blood Transfusion Center to promote blood donation. Mr. Alok Jena, General Secretary Astha, proposed a formal vote of thanks. Dr. Pratibha Behra, Consultant MNHS, coordinated the function. Total 52 units of blood were collected from the voluntary blood donors in the camp, including 22 from CISF Jawans. Certificates of recognition and mementos were also presented to each of the donors.
The Traffic and Raw Materials Department Collective of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant, with its meticulous planning and relentless pursuit of excellence, is keeping pace with the improved performance trend of the plant and has made remarkable strides in various areas, contributing to enhanced operational efficiency. With the proper streamlining of logistics and timely delivery of steel products, the department achieved an all-time record in steel dispatch by rail, surpassing the previous benchmarks with remarkable dispatch of 3.1 million tons of steel. The beefing up of the in-motion weighbridge from pit type to pitless has improved the rail traffic gateway to raw material handling plant and NCCY coke oven. For this, new rail tracks have been laid, which has considerably helped in reducing the turnaround time. The rail infrastructure at Hot Strip Mill 2 was also upgraded by connecting crossover and rear end that has resulted in minimized shunting operation and wagon turnaround. The uninterrupted supply of 3 empty rakes per day and other logistic support helped HSM2 sustain its production and evacuation during the PG test. The supply of 8 wagons of nut coke per day to old blast furnace resulted in significant reduction of coke rate by around 10%. The proactive coordination with railways yielded a substantial contribution in dispatch of 3 numbers of 20-ton coils in a boxen bossed, thus running all the subsidiary mills efficiently. On 16 December 2022, the department achieved a remarkable milestone by handing over the highest ever number of 23 rakes in a day to the railways. For these outstanding achievements, the department was presented with the first prize in the services zone under the performance awards in the annual performance review and award function held on 1st April 2023. All the 30 underprivileged students sponsored by SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant under its CSR initiative to pursue 6-month certificate course in machine operator, plastic processing, MOPP at Central Institute of Petrochemicals, Engineering and Technology, Bhubaneswar have got campus placement offers upon successfully completing the skill development course. In a validatory function organized by CSR Department at Institute for Peripheral Department Sector 20 on 12th June, Ms. Chaitali Das, GM in charge, BE and IET, handed over the course completion certificates and placement letter to all students of second batch. She also interacted with the students. Ms. Munmun Mitra, GM CSR, Mr. T.B. Topo, AGM CSR and other officers and staff of CSR department and representatives from CPET were present on the occasion. Ms. Das congratulated all trainees for their achievement and advised them to enhance their knowledge and skill while working so that their market value increases. At the outset, Ms. Munmun Mitra welcomed the gathering and presented a brief on CSR activities and the course module. Mr. T.B. Topo, AGM CSR, proposed a formal vote of thanks, while Mr. Benedict Eka, Senior Field Assistant CSR, coordinated the program. Notably, this second batch of 30 students were sent to CPET Bhubaneswar on 3rd December 2022 for pursuing certificate course in Machine Operator Plastic Processing MOPP. After completion of the training on 6th June 2023, they have got placement through campus recruitment in companies from Tamil Nadu, Maharashtra, Gujarat, Punjab, Haryana, etc. It may be mentioned here that RSP bore the total expenditure of the trainees pertaining to admission and course fees, books, hostel and food charges, etc. Under the pilot project, 10 students were sent to CPET during 2021-22 to pursue the above course, and all of them got job offers through campus placement. Till date, 70 students from peripheral areas have benefited from this scheme. The Design Department of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant conducted a comprehensive training program on Siemens Solid Edge software from 5th June to 10th June at Center of Excellence. Mr. R. Rajendra, CGM Mechanical, was the chief guest in the concluding ceremony and handed over the completion certificates to the participants. Mr. Shekhar Narayan, GM in charge Design and Mechanical Shop, was also present on the occasion. The program was attended by 12 skilled employees including executives, with 10 persons from the design department of RSP and 1 each from Bokaro Steel Plant and RDCIS. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Rajendran highlighted the importance of knowledge sharing and the enhancing technical acumen through such programs. Mr. Shekhar Narayan emphasized the significant role of solid modeling of objects and spheres in enhancing visualization and empowering the design collective with state-of-the-art 3D printing technologies and its back-end software. The Siemens Solid Edge software training program provided participants with a comprehensive understanding of the software's capabilities and features, enabling them to enhance their design proficiency. Throughout the week-long training, participants delved into various aspects of the software, gaining hands-on experience and practical skills necessary to leverage Solid Edge effectively and make the most of the state-of-the-art 3D printing technology. The event was coordinated by Mr. Manish Kumar, Senior Manager, Design Department. Notably, Design Department aims at fostering innovation and excellence in design and engineering. It provides a conducive environment for learning and exploring the latest advancement in the field, enabling professionals to stay at the forefront of technology and enhance their skill set. The successful completion of the Siemens Solid Edge software training program is a testament to SAIL RSP's commitment to continuous learning and development. By equipping the workforce with cutting-edge tools and knowledge, RSP reinforces its position as a leader in the steel industry, driving innovation and technological advancement.
The Steel Melting Shop 1 SMS1 of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP achieved a remarkable milestone by producing 1,932 tons of crude steel in a single day on 11 June 2023. The achievement was made possible through a record-breaking 28 blows, surpassing the previous best of 27 blows and 1,878 tons of production on 30th November 2022. Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi D. Works, RSP, visited the department on 12 June to congratulate the collective. He was accompanied by Mr. P.K. Satpathy, Executive Director, P&A, Mr. P.K. Sahu, Executive Director, Projects, Mr. S. Tripathi, Executive Director, MM, and Dr. B.K. Hota, Executive Director, M&HS. Together, they interacted with a representative group from SMS1 and other associated units led by Mr. Pinaki Chaudhary, Chief General Manager, SMS1. Expressing his admiration for the collective effort, Mr. Suryavanshi emphasized that the exceptional performance of the SMS1 department reinforces the saying "old is gold." He urged the team to continue its unwavering efforts in maintaining this level of excellence while prioritizing safety. Mr. Satpathy, in his address, encouraged the team to not only pursue its own dreams but also contribute to the success of the steel plant. Mr. Sahu commended the collective on its achievement and urged to strive for further excellence. Mr. Tripathi reiterated the support of the MM department in providing materials and consumables for the department's pursuit of excellence. Dr. Hota, in his address, emphasized the importance of safety and well-being in ensuring higher productivity. The employees assured the senior officers that they would spare no effort in meeting and exceeding their expectations. It is noteworthy that SMS1, commissioned in the early 60s, was the pioneer in LD steel making in India. The unit has the distinction of making special grade steel which finds application in wide range of defense and other important projects. The Summer Theatre Festival 2023, co-hosted by National School of Drama NSD Repertory Company, Delhi and SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP at Civic Centre Rourkela, came to a close with a melange of captivating performance that left the audience deeply moved and entertained. The festival showcased two remarkable plays, Laila Majnu and Taj Mahal Ka Tender, in the last two evenings. The play Laila Majnu, directed by Padma Shri Ram Gopal Bajaj and penned by Ismail Chunara, immaculately portrayed the timeless portrait of love and heart-wrenching anguish endured by Case and Laila in their separation. The play commenced with a mesmerizing chorus of women narrating the tale of their love story despite facing opposition from Laila's father. The performance was enhanced by the brilliant music, impeccable acting and entrancing lighting, creating an immersive experience for the audience. As Laila and Case fervently appealed to God for death, their heartfelt plea, evoked goosebumps and moved many to tears. Mr. Somnath Tripathi EDMM of RSP was chief guest of the evening, while Mr. P.K. Satpathy ED P&A RSP, Dr. Rohan Dhiman, Registrar of NIT Rourkela, and Mr. Jayakumar, Commissioner, Regional Provident Fund were the guests of honor. The 5-day festival concluded with a satirical drama Taj Mahal Ka Tender, written by Ajay Sukla and directed by Chittaranjan Tripathi. The play humorously sheds light on the absurdities of bureaucracy as Emperor Shah Jahan's vision of building the Taj Mahal in the 21st century faced a maze of red tape and corruption. It served as a biting satire exposing the issues of corruption, inefficiency, favoritism, arrogance, and insensitivity in the systems. The final day witnessed a packed Civic Center hall buzzing with an enthusiastic audience. Mr. Sarada Prasad Naik, Honorable Labour and ESI Minister, Government of Odisha, graced the event as a chief guest with Dr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, RSP, as the guest of honor. Mr. P.K. Satpathy, ED P&A, RSP, Mr. Jayakumar, Commissioner, Regional Provident Fund, and Mr. P.K. Swai, CGM in charge, TA and CSR, RSP were the other distinguished guests present on the occasion. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Sarada Prasad Naik thanked the artists of NSD Repertory Company for coming to Rourkela and enthralling the Rourkelites with their magnificent performances. Mr. Suryavanshi in his address profusely praised the artistic excellence showcased in the play. Mr. Jayakumar analyzed the content and presentation of the play from a theatre lover's point of view and admired the prolific content and quality of the play. Mr. Rajesh Singh, Chief of NSD Repertory Company, Delhi, Mr. Arun Kumar Malik, Assistant Professor, NSD Delhi, and Mr. Bhaskar Chandra Mahapatra, Coordinator of the event, were felicitated on the occasion. Mr. Rajesh Singh in his address expressed gratitude to RSP for its unwavering support, highlighting the valuable partnership that made the 5-day event possible. In recognition of the exceptional talent displayed by the artists, the guests felicitated them, and the felicitation served as a fitting tribute to the dedication and skill of the performance, adding a memorable touch to the final day. Mrs. Archana Satpathy, DGM, PR and COC RSP coordinated the felicitation ceremony on the concluding evening. A blood donation camp was organized at Ispat General Hospital IGH of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 11 June to mark the upcoming World Bank Donors Day. Dr. B.K. Hota ED, MNHS, presided over the inaugural function. Present on the occasion were Dr. Aruna Mukti Minj, Deputy CMO MNHS and HOD Blood Bank IGH, other senior doctors, nurses, staff and representatives of different organizations. The camp was organized in collaboration with National Institute of Technology Rourkela Alumni Association, that is NTRAA, and Marwari Yuva Manch Rourkela and International Human Rights Council Rourkela branch. Dr. Pratibha Behra, pathologist specialist, facilitated the blood donation activity. Notably, 18 units of blood was collected and deposited in the blood bank. And with this, we come to the end of this news edition. Namaskar.
Don't forget to like, subscribe and share the videos.